today we're gonna take a tour of San Miguel, Mexico and go to a Mexican wedding. Hey guys, it's Jake and welcome to the channel where I share travel videos, tips, and recommendations. And in today's video, we're gonna be going to San Miguel, Mexico. I will be talking about the Spanish architecture, which rooftops to hang out on, and what it's like to go to a Mexican wedding. But first, if you guys could do me a favor and tap the like button, it just lets YouTube know that people like the content so it can get shared with more people, which is a help for someone like me who's trying to grow to 1,000 subscribers to be able to try to monetize the channel. But enough of all this, let's dive in to San Miguel. San Miguel de Allende is the principal city in the municipality of San Miguel de Allende, located in the far eastern part of Guanajuato. The city lies 274 kilometers or 170 miles north of Mexico City. The closest airport is about an hour away, so it's kind of a trek to get there. We were making the trip down there because one of my best friends was getting married there, and these are the kind of Airbnbs that they have available if you're into that. And it even comes with an awesome view. San Miguel is a small town of about 60,000 people, but is named a UNESCO World Heritage Site and twice has been voted the best city in the world. The cobblestone streets rimmed with walls painted in bright hues, a lively crafts tradition tucked into alleyways, and a high concentration of artist expats live in the area. There are also a lot of retirees from the United States, Canada, and Europe who are attracted by the mild climate, cultural opportunities, and low crime. Instituto Allende is one of the several art and cultural institutions and also the site of the wedding. In the early 20th century, the town was in danger of becoming a ghost town after an influenza pandemic. But gradually, the Baroque and Neoclassical colonial structures were discovered by foreign artists who eventually moved in, which gave the town a good reputation and attracted other artists there. San Miguel was established by the Spanish in 1542 and grew in popularity in 1557 when silver was discovered nearby. The location of San Miguel was also important in the Mexican War of Independence. Some things to do while you're there is to go to a Parque Benito Juarez. You can do some Tai Chi in the park or just wander around, whatever you're more interested in. You may also find some artwork or pictures. The town is pretty small, so it's really easy to walk around, and with the amount of cool architecture, you have no problem in doing so. But if you need it, they do offer programs like Uber. You can also make your way up the hill to El Mirador, which provides a great overlook of the city. The large structure is Parque de San Miguel Archangel, and we'll talk more about that later. What is great is all of this walking will work up your appetite, and you can make some quick stop for some churros. San Miguel provided a lot of traditional food options, and what is cool is a lot of the restaurants have a rooftop where you can hang out as well. When you're not up on the rooftops, you can check out a variety of buildings or hotels like this, which is the Rosewood Hotel that has a nice garden, grass area, and pool. We just checked it out because it's way too fancy for us to stay there. Besides traditional food, you can also see people in the traditional wardrobe. Right in the middle of the town, you'll find Plaza Allende, which is most commonly referred to as El Jardín, which means the garden, which is right across the street from the church, which is one of the most photographed churches in all of Mexico. As I mentioned, there's always a rooftop to hang out on, and I was there for a wedding, which included things like giant paper mache, bride and grooms, and a donkey that brought you drinks. We also didn't stay stationary for far too long, as there was a show, and then we began to hit the streets and take this show on the road. What was cool was we weren't the only people doing this as well. Then finished the night by heading back to a rooftop and then cruising the street, which lights up really cool at night and gives the city a whole different kind of vibe. What was cool was this city felt more like somewhere in Europe or Spain than it did being in Mexico. Then it was time for the wedding, and as I mentioned, it was at Instituto Allende, and they provided us with drinks and appetizers, and we were able to just kind of dance the night away. Two other quick recommendations: there aren't a lot of breakfast places, so La Banda is really busy, but it is good. My favorite place we went was Luna's Tapas Bar, which is in the Rosewood Hotel and provides a great overlook of the city. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a better idea of what to do in San Miguel. And if you guys are looking for other travel destinations, you can check out my channel page, or there's a link down in the description for some travel articles. And do not forget that if you want to be around if we want to post my next video, then please subscribe and tap the notification bell. All right, I'll see you guys next time.